Governor Hickenlooper says the state of Colorado is strong. He laid out his plans for the new year at the state capitol today. KRDO News Channel 13's Eric Fink joins us live in Denver, getting reaction from all sides. Eric?
Hey there, James. Well, yes, from education to roads to a budget battle that will be staring lawmakers in the face at every turn. Today, Governor Hickenlooper did tell Coloradans that the state of Colorado is strong, but he said in order to keep it that way, there will have to be compromise coming from inside these halls. Hopeful optimism from Governor John Hickenlooper as he begins his 6th year in charge of one of the most politically divided states in the nation. One of his top priorities, finding the money to expand our highways and roads, right in the midst of a huge population boom to make our communities less congested. The Republicans say funding is dried up. Democrats say that's not the answer.
That was really, I was happy to hear him say that. It was frustrating to see some of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, on the Republican side of the aisle, sit on their hands when we all stood to applaud those sentiments.
With a tight budget and partisan platforms leading the way, Republicans say they can find common ground, with Hickenlooper on the desire for a cybersecurity research center in the Springs to help prevent against threats and hacks.
With higher ed, with the Department of Defense, and with industry to work together to provide cybersecurity expertise and analysis and defense going forward, and a place to kind of call that home in Colorado Springs, and this is a great opportunity.
The governor says compromise leads to progress, but that may be hard to find this session simply given the layout. The Democrats have a narrow majority, 3 seats in the House. The Republicans a 1-seat majority in the Senate. Here's classic divided government in Denver.
Haters gonna hate, but when democracy works, it's beautiful. It's poetry in motion.
After proclaiming a Broncos W Sunday against Pittsburgh, Hickenlooper was in for a surprise as he wrapped up. As he readies to get married this weekend, colleagues symbolically threw rice, the first showing of goodwill, in a session that promises to be fiery with the backdrop of an election year. And higher education will be another big issue that lawmakers will have to deal with, and the governor made little mention of it, despite the fact that his budget calls for a $20 million cut to college and no increase in financial aid. And compromise the governor was so strong with may come with a catch, because there is fear around these parts that in this election year, lawmakers may be more focused on their re-election campaigns than on the issues. We are live tonight at the state capitol in Denver. I'm Eric Fink, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, thanks so much, Eric.